Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. We are starting this day a little later on, but it's raining and there is another round of hail forecasted, so yeah, I think I'm gonna wait some more. I do have to deliver. Let me just quickly run there while it's still only raining. I do have to deliver 4 pallets of wood beams to the playground construction. I have exactly 4 pallets right now, which seems to be perfect. And I need to take that furniture undercover. Yeah, let's sort this out before I do anything else. Run, 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 run. You know, some people might think of that occasion where Mythbusters tried to bust the myth of what is better, to run in the rain or to walk in the rain. Because if you think about it, if you run in the rain, you go faster and you might pick up more water droplets that are in front of you. If you walk slower, it's going to rain on you for a longer period of time. So, which is better? And I don't think they exactly got the true answer. But yeah, so sometimes I choose running, sometimes I choose walking. It's either or. You're gonna get wet, you know. There's no two ways about it. After I deliver the planks or wood beams to the playground construction, I do want to deliver 1 pallet of long planks and 1 pallet of wood beams, if I'll have them ready, to Mr. Walter. As I have shown you previously, I actually kind of forgot about his project. So yeah, not a good friend, but I will try to rectify the mistake. Let's close the doors. I still have quite a lot of wood waiting. I have filled up the sawmill. Actually, I could still put some more in. Let me quickly do that. Alright. So this is what is left. And we have a full sawmill at this very moment. So I think we're gonna be quite fine for a couple of more months, materials wise. And I definitely need to make sure. Okay, I'm getting another pallet of wood beams pretty soon, so I'm gonna have enough for Mr. Walter. Yay, very happy about it. Okay, let's run again. If you paid attention, you might see that I'm wearing glasses. And this is why every time I'm out in the rain without a hat or an umbrella, I look towards the ground so my glasses don't get wet. Because I really hate droplets on the glasses. So, yeah. In any case, I'll be back when the hail is over. I hope it's gonna be quite soon. So in the meantime, I'm gonna take it easy. No, that chair seems nicer. So the weather has stabilized. We have quite a beautiful sunshine and the clouds are all gone. So it's time for action. It really is. So what I am going to do is I'm gonna load up the trailer with 4 pallets of wood beams. Since those stack quite high. And I'm gonna put 1 more wood beam and 1 pallet of long planks onto the bed of the truck. I think that's the best way to go about it. You know what I'm thinking? Might be better if I position the truck like this so that I don't have to turn around as much. Okay, slowly, slowly. Yeah, I think this is gonna be quite fine. Oh, I need a forklift now. Yeah, such a beautiful country. A beautiful part of this county also. Let's put the signs on the widest setting. Try to load everything. I have no idea how much more we're gonna need for constructing the or finishing that playground project down at the toy factory. Be mindful of the Massey-Ferguson. I definitely don't want to put those log forks through my window here. That would be just bad driving. No excuse. Straight to jail. Straight to jail, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but my voice still seems to be a bit acting up. I still am not quite healthy, even though I feel quite fine. I do have some trouble with clearing my throat and the voice box, actually. You know, I have to do this every once in a while, so I clear my voice box. Kinda difficult to speak if you have some well, this is gonna be disgusting, but mucus on your voice box. It's not the easiest. Hey! Now I'm gonna pick up long planks at the same time, and I'm simply gonna put them on the bed of the truck. And this should be the load complete. I have seen that there are some forklifts that have longer pallet tines. So that might be a thing of interest. But as of right now, I think I'm still quite okay with the current setup. Okay, let's clean up behind us or put everything in its own parking spot. And we're good to go. Beautiful. And I will see you at the playground construction site. Alrighty, so let's see where we are at construction wise. Well, better said, where they're at. Look at that, another toy is getting completed. I can't spend my money fast enough. Okay, let's take this off. Good. Almost 25 grand. It should be enough to complete the current stage. Let's take a closer look. Can I walk on this? No, better not. Not safe. I'm not wearing my helmet. Has anything interesting started happening at the rear part? And the answer is no. No, there's nothing. Alright, well, I think my next stop is gonna be at Mr. Walter's. Okay, coming up to Mr. Walter's. Oh look, he's already expecting me. I did say I'm gonna come over, so... I'm simply gonna put this off, okay? Over there. Yeah, I'll come over. Excuse me if that was loud, but yeah, I wanted to get my point across. Okay, so let me unload the stuff right here. I think it should be quite okay. And nope. Yes. Perfect. How's my trailer looking? It's looking fine. And anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'm gonna have a few words with Mr. Walter. And I will continue recording when something interesting happens. Right, so I am returning back to the farm, or to my homestead, better said. And I'm not going back empty-handed. I did get something from Mr. Walter. And it's not exactly a secret, because I'm gonna put it on the thumbnail of the video. But anyway, it's yeah, it's a surprise. That is true. It's actually a big surprise. Because he has beehives next to the shed he's building. And you know, I kinda mentioned that I would like to have bees on my own. It's just, I think it makes the home where I live a bit more homey if I have some bees there. And he said no problem, which was the first surprise. And then he said that he has actually 2 bee families, I think they're called, with the queen bee ready to move out. And he actually gave me 2 queens with a few drones each. So that's one thing. And the next thing is I'm gonna use up I'm gonna use my carpentry shed to quickly put together a few beehives and to put together some place where I can store the honey they produce. So yeah, a big surprise. This was totally unexpected. It was very well accepted, but it wasn't expected. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the carpentry shed. I'm gonna start working on that, on the project. And I can leave my truck right here, out of the way somewhere. So yeah, awesome. So I've been thinking that maybe I can store my honey here, where I can reach it with my forklift, because it's gonna be stored on pallets. And I can have a beehive maybe over there, where it gets some sun but not too much, and one beehive over there in that corner because it's I think it's just a good spot to put it. So yeah, this is fun. I really did not expect it. In any case, I did look online and I found some plans for for beehives. So I'm gonna use the tools that I have in here, the saws, the grinders and everything, and make it happen. Okay, phase 1 of the project done. This is gonna be the storehouse for honey. The pallets are gonna be put in here, and the honey that I take out of the beehives is also going to be put in here, and it's gonna wait for transportation. So yeah, I've used the Massey-Ferguson to carry this hut that I built from that place to here. Okay, phase 1 done. Now I need to make sure that I start on the phase 2, actually building the beehives. So the bees are fine if they are in their package, so to speak, for a couple of hours. They shouldn't experience any issues. But yeah, we continue. Okay, so the second project is already in, the beehives. Let me just move the tractor away and I can put the bees in. You know what? They can wait for a while. If they waited for a couple of hours, they can still wait for a bit more. Okay, so let me make sure that I finish the second beehive, and yeah. So granted, there are 3 beehives, but I do plan or expect the bees to produce new queens, and they can move. Or I might just simply go out and buy them, you know. I don't know yet. In any case, be right back. Okay, so the second set of beehives is all up and set and ready. So let me move the tractor out of the way, and then I can go and get the bees and settle them in their new houses. I definitely wanna do this off screen because I want to do the transition as smoothly as possible. And I also want the bees to feel as at home as I possibly can make them feel at home. So yeah, and Mr. Walter did actually give me a beekeeping suit, you know, to protect me. And he gave me a few advices how to handle the bees. He gave me a manual, and I will have to do some exams and tests in order to get the beekeeping license. These are quite strict rules because you don't want to mess with bees because they are so important for the ecosystem, or the pollination and everything. You really need to be careful. Okay, all parked. So let me get dressed. I'm loving this estate, this home of mine. Okay, let me go get changed. Well, it really was an effort to get into this suit, and I did bring some brush and bush of the flowering plants from different parts of the estate. And look at that, we have bees already flying out. They seem to feel very content and happy. which makes me happy. So let us check the other one. I filled this one the first. Yeah, look at that. I also brought some flowering plants to put them next to the beehives. But yeah, this is what I made. You know, it's nothing too drastic, but I think it will do the job. I actually used bark of those trees over there to make roof shingles. But yeah, this is my project, and I must say I'm so excited. This is gonna be nice. Very nice. So yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna have a sit right here in this bench and listen to the bees buzz. I'm just appreciating the environment, you know. It's so quaint here. There's not much noise. You can listen to the bees. We have a bit of water. We have an ancient lookout tower. We have a beautiful wooden cabin with beautiful plants outside. You know, an old tractor sitting there, motorcycle. Beautiful view down the valley. Yeah, it's perfect. A sawmill that's bringing in millions. Oh man. So yeah. I think my day is gonna be perfect right here. Just sit on it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. And we'll see you next time. Take care and goodbye.